Welcome back, everybody.
Where are we?
We're in the water dimension.
More like Zora's cocaine. Yeah, in my. Just play the flashback.
Hello, everybody. We're starting again. That's a fish.
No, hold on. We have to talk to him.
I didn't jump. That you're the one with the controller.
Hold on. We have to talk to him.
Who are you talking to?
Hold on. We have to. Oh my dear sweet Princess Rita, where's she gone? I'm soulless.
You think he ate his tadpole children as
You think he just ate?
You think he's like a vacant-minded animal?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
We have to play the diving game.
The diving game.
Thank you for the rule explanation. Farewell. Go get this money off the ground, you stupid child.
Oh, wow.
Start.
Yeah, there's no way that Mike wouldn't have hit his head on the bottom of the lake right there.
No, he's just cool, dude. He can...
Yeah. Now go on. Tell the class. Yeah. I got something very nice for you. Come and get it.
Cut to us being back on the top and don't show them footage of me crying.
I'm keeping it all in, brother.
I can't think of anything funny. I can't think of anything funny. I can only side hop up these stairs. I can't.
Just fucking going.
I can't think of
I don't know where I'm going.
Your mouth.
He looks so menacing.
I didn't even realize.
He looks like he's about to sentence me to, death by electric chair.
You foolish child, you have sealed your fate.
To the shark dimension with you. Yeah.
That was with the saliva in my mouth.
Yeah. He has a medical condition. He just leaks saliva out of his mouth.
Saliva.
The silver scale. Jump into the water and press scale.
Put the scale inside of your body.
Put the scale inside of your body.
Put the scale inside of your body.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know why. So, Nintendo World, in Japan, the Universal, Nintendo Land.
Yeah.
Why haven't they made a theme park or if Nintendo ever has in the Universal Studio the whole thing of what is it? They should totally have a Zora's Domain water park.
I would
imagine that.
I would pay money to go to Japan just so I could go to that because that sounds great.
Oh no, I didn't get it. I need to grab that.
I've always had a kind of a love-hate relationship with water levels in video games because I grew up in in the ocean. I'm an ocean.
You grew up
in the ocean.
You grew up on or in the ocean?
Yeah, pretty much both. Because
you were born in water and you will die in it.
Yes.
You will die in it, fish man.
Yeah, because I grew up in Florida, right? So
yeah.
I was around the ocean the entire time I was there, and my grandparents, they live a little bit more down south, where, the Florida Keys are. So whenever I'd go visit them, we'd always go out on the boat. The little power boat that we had is a little 20-footer. Mm-hmm. And it's older than you and me, both of us.
Combined.
It's 30 years old.
That's not older than me.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Sorry.
I'm a 45-year-old orc man.
You'd be surprised. I keep forgetting that Creed is canonically 45 years old.
As is my fate.
He just has a rather
youthful voice.
I was just gonna say that you have one of those faces where I can't tell if you're 65 or 37.
Well, I'm closer to 35 than 67.
I thought you said you were 45.
I still the 45 is closer to 35 than it is to 67.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Never trust anything this man says. He's full of lies.
Well, yeah, well, you want to know something else? All the water in Hyrule is full of fish crack.
Really?
Fish ass crack, like that.
Oh.
All water in Hyrule springs from this fish fuck.
Oh, I thought that you were saying that, you know, like he was putting crack.
Cancel this, man! Cancel it, man! But, yeah, I mean, that's what happens. That's why he gets to smoking, having sounds the way he does in Twilight Princess. He goes,
Yeah, he spat up a big brown clump onto the floor. And then the King of Hyrule's like, Mr. Gandorf, what's that? And it's like, oh, it's my tobacco.
My tobacco.
I swallowed so much with tobacco.
He goes, wait.
I wonder how he'd react if, you know, like he got thrown in a frying pan.
He'd probably go, Moya! You do know the original sequence took 75 days.
Are you talking about like animating it?
No.
Because I believe that.
No, the original sequence itself. They really wanted it to be a challenge, to sit through, a challenge of patience and you know, love. To just sit through, listening to go moit.
There's no love.
For 75 days.
There's no love here. All the love has been taken out.
Fall down, damn it.
Why are there wasps?
Fall down, damn it. Do it. Fall down.
I think your game's broken.
Well, we just kept...
Oh no.
Oh no, there he is.
There he is. The fat ass. He's so silly looking.
Yeah, I know.
He looks like a dog putting its head on the kitchen island.
You're right, oh my god. Is he even alive? Don't disturb Lord Jabu Jabu. The 16th.
There's no intelligence behind those milky eyes, brother.
You wanna know how you get him?
Do you have to give him a fish?
Because Ruto was eaten when she was trying to feed him.
That's my dad.
Right there?
Yeah.
Is that your dad too?
No.
Oh my god. I like how Link's just like, fucking.
There's gonna be a lot of that this episode.
Oh yeah. This is actually like... This used to actually, like, creep me out as a kid. I mean, it's a pretty, like, scary concept, yeah. It's like you're inside of a giant whale.
Same as good old Jonah.
Yeah,
good old Jonah Hill when he got eaten by a big whale.
Are you really going to sit here and, like, shout out to me and talk about something as controversial as the bauble?
The bauble?
The Bible?
The brobble?
No, the brobble is something else. The Bible is something else as well.
Well, yeah, because, you know, Link is a Catholic boy.
You're right, he is a Catholic boy. In this timeline, he absolutely took the Eucharist.
Yeah. Oh, God. Have I ever told you how much I hate jellyfish?
There's a lot of... Oh, there she is.
Hello, little fish man thing.
You, what are you? Who are you? I'm Ruto, the princess of the...
Ruto, princess of the Zeros.
Alright, we'll just stick with that.
What? Are you saying my friend?
Oh, we're not doing that.
Are you saying my friend?
No, we're not doing that. Stop it. Stop it. We're not doing that. It was funny for 2 seconds. It's not funny anymore. I swear. You are testing me. I have no idea. My father is worried about me.
You had no idea your father's worried about you?
I don't care.
I don't even care. I'm gonna run away from home. I can't go home right now. And you, get out of here, understand? Is she gonna turn? Is she gonna fall?
Why didn't she walk like that?
She's retarded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, she got sucked into the kaleidoscope.
What do I do?
No, not the jellyfish.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a big one. No one has any level of thought in their brains anymore. I'm the important.
I'm the only smart person in the whole world.
I'm the only. Everyone else is a fucking idiot except me. And that includes if I ever make even a single human mistake in this perfect run through of this fucking game. Anyone who has any criticisms of me, you are fake news. See, like right there.
You would think, dude.
See, the thing is, we have the power of God. We can edit that out. I didn't fall off these vines.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I've told this story to Creed a few times, and it was when I was younger. I went to I think it was in Miami when I was swimming in the ocean when I got stung by a man-o-war. Are you familiar with a man-o-war jellyfish?
I am.
They're very painful. You're just not gonna let me You're just not gonna let me do anything.
I thought that the bit was gonna be that you continue this story.
I'm having trouble focusing because you're doing whatever that is. So, fun fact: man-o-wars, they can detach their tentacles, and I just happened to be the unlucky kid in the water who happened to get stung with one of those tentacles, and I swear to you, I'm being 100% real. I swear that I saw a flash of lightning go through my vision. You know, those old shots of the vampire castle, just that in the background. That's what I saw in my eyes, and I ran out of the water screaming my head off, my skin was on fire.
Well, I don't blame you because
it was intense.
Yeah. Getting shocked like that is certainly one hell of a time, and I forgot about that. The shitty, stupid mechanic that Rudo drowns.
The fish person drowns?
Yeah.
Wow, she really sucks at being a fish person.
If she's in water, she drowns. I don't think she's back here. I want to say she is.
Yeah, I got no idea, brother. But,
okay, cool.
There she is.
Ranger fucking...
Oh!
I also like how they just, they, kind of slightly scratch or squash and stretch the screen to make it look like the world is pulsating.
Yep. Even the soundtrack sounds like a beating heart.
Yeah. But, common myth, pissing on jellyfish stings doesn't actually help.
Yeah, it makes it worse.
It makes it worse, yeah. Because you're putting ammonia on irritated tissue, and that's not good. You're better off using a credit card to scrape off the stinging cells, or vinegar. So, keep that in mind, because I just remember, I think it was from my wrist all the way up to my chest, and then down to where my belly button was, and it was it was not fun. So that was not the last time that I got stung by a jellyfish, but luckily it wasn't a man-o-war ever again. I think it was one of the worst, top 10 worst pains I've ever felt in my life.
I would not be surprised because, I would still say, because I'm still recovering from it from the last episode we did.
Mm-hmm.
We're just talking about worst pains ever. If we're just going strictly off of, what is it? Hello.
Oh.
If we're going off of just things of maritime pain, I had the one where I fell off a jet ski going 50 miles an hour and skidded across the bar like an anime character.
Sounds really funny.
No, it's not. I think that's what I think that permanently dislocated or damaged my shoulder, and I just never set it back into place.
I think you'd know if your shoulder was dislocated.
I'm carrying my beautiful fish queen.
Shut up.
I really wish I'm sad because I hadn't half a mind to just do the I'm carrying my beautiful fish queen, and then as soon as that thing landed, go just peek the mic. Just my beautiful fish queen. Can you go back and I'll just do a quick
sure.
yell? Yeah, okay. So as soon as it drops, you could just hard cut in. Alright.
As soon as what comes in?
As soon as that jellyfish drops.
Oh, yeah, sure, I can do that.
I went the wrong way again.
Oh, well.
How inconsiderate! Just make a big splash of blood.
Yeah.
How inconsiderate, you fucking asshole.
This is what the inside of my body looks like.
This is what really?
Yeah.
How? Huh. I love that we named him that, because now it's just now it's like anytime anyone offers any suggestion, it's almost like they're being really condescending.
Or like they just saw something out of the corner of their eye. They had to
Like,
focus on it. Huh?
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh.
Where are those things?
Stinger.
Stinga.
Stinga. Stinga.
Oh,
Stinga Jaguar.
you're shooting it.
See, I love how most like Japanese heroes and shit like that are just like adjective or like verb animal.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, they're very different from us.
How so, Absalon?
Well, you know, their language.
Their climate.
Their skin tone. This episode.
Cut this out.
This episode just full of stinkers, huh? There has not been one single funny moment in this entire episode this far.
Not a single part of this episode. That red slimy thing is. That was pretty funny. That's
My cholesterol.
That's my heart rate.
Can you like throw her like into the?
You can throw her at things and she kills them.
Oh really? That's hilarious.
We're just
the evil worm.
The worm.
You got the bomberang. Now you can.
Now I can bomb.
You could bomb what?
A ring.
Oh no, there's another worm in here.
No, actually, that's a parasitic tentacle.
I mean, they're like close.
I love and hate the colors in this place. Like all those greens and reds and like sickly bluish colors. It's perfect.
Yeah, it looks like, I think I said it before, but it looks like the inside of a kaleidoscope.
I hate to say this because I don't want to ruin them for anybody, but
yeah,
they look like what are those, like the fruit roll up things?
Yeah, fruit by the foot.
No, not fruit by the foot, but like the sheet ones, you know?
Yeah, fruit roll ups. Yeah,
that's what those ones are called. I always thought fruit by the foot were the different ones, but
I don't know.
I honestly, it was kind of like that thing of whenever I tell people Cheez-Its. They're not called Cheez-Its, they're called Cheez-It.
Cheez-It.
Like, there is no Z. It's one of those things that, oh god, that reminds me, an actually interesting topic to talk about that isn't bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Calvin Klein actually tried to, they tried to manufacture, they manufactured the whole, the cornucopia Mandela effect thing?
Yeah.
They did have a cornucopia in their logo. They manufactured that. They took it out to create a Mandela effect, to draw up, like, attention and controversy and all that shit to the brand.
I'll be real, I didn't even realize that they had a cornucopia in their brand prior.
But they did. That's the thing. And they took it out. And when a lot of people said, they used to have that. And then there was this whole Mandela effect thing that happened. And they intentionally did that.
Interesting. I had no idea.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a weird, almost, I don't know, that feels like a little slimy-ish, that a corporation, and not to sound like a fucking tard, but like the idea that like a corporation would literally care that much to like literally alter the public perception of their own brand just for like a little bit extra thing. I don't know, that's really freaking dystopian, dude.
Yeah.
Just
that's crazy.
Right? Because I remember, reading up on a lot of those. It's sort of like Berenstain. Because now with that happening, that suddenly gets at least my brain moving in the idea that like the whole Berenstain is like a manufactured, Mandela effect now.
Yeah, because like here's the thing, and like I brought up my grandparents prior, and I know that the whole like Berenstain thing is not some sort of Mandela effect because I have a couple of Berenstain books that are at my grandma's place from like 15 years ago. Mm-hmm. So I have concrete proof that it's real.
No, but the thing is, that's also what like a lot of people say. But there are people who swear by it that it was Berenstain.
Yeah, well, I have proof that says.
No. I'm aware. It's just. I know. It's just, like, it's just with how thought processes work. At least with me and a couple of others. I'm no conspiracy guy because it's just not something I really get into. They are fun to think of, but I really enjoy the idea just to spice up life a little bit more. Look, I just like the idea that we crossed over into a parallel dimension. That was the only detail.
That just got left behind.
Yeah, like, that's the only thing. Like, I'm from the Berenstain universe, and Baron Steenkreed is currently over in the parallel dimension. That's the only difference. It happened when I was sleeping.
That was really funny. Yeah, that is pretty funny to imagine. But what was it? Yeah, I do find it funny to like conspiracy theories and all that kind of stuff.
I don't like that. I don't like this scene.
You don't like the what?
I don't like that scene.
What were the the mustachio octopus?
I don't like this mustachio octopi. All right, so this thing was a fucking nightmare for me as a kid because like I hated this mini boss.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know I beat it now, but like it's just when I was younger, I remember so hard like not enjoying it.
Yeah. I can see why. I don't like bosses that run away from you and make it hard to hit.
Yeah, it was hard to beat, and it just when I was younger it was scary looking. But that's literally all you had to do.
It's a big octopus.
I remember chasing the thing down so often because I didn't like getting hit. I like doing perfect runs and all that, and also it was scary. It was a big octopus.
Yeah,
but yeah, I used to get really scared at that part. Also, if you notice something, because you played Breath of the Wild and you played a lot of the modern Zelda games.
I did.
Have you noticed something about all of the child dungeons so far?
Is it that you
there are no
child?
Keys.
What?
There are no keys.
Yeah, I forgot. Children don't know how to use keys.
Well, not only that, it's just that these are like natural places. These aren't man-made. You'll see what I mean. Like every child dungeon is like a natural place,
right?
Like inside of a giant fish, inside of a cavern of a mountain, inside of a giant tree. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't think of that. But what was I gonna say? It was like about the Berenstain.
Oh, parallel dimensions and everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, conspiracy theories. Like, here's the thing, conspiracy theories are kind of stupid, but
a lot of them are.
A lot of them are pretty kind of like stupid. But I don't know, like if you don't find the joy in imagining a world where like penicillin is made of like ground up like fairies and goblins and all that kind of stuff, like I don't know what to tell you, man. I find that kind of stuff like really amusing.
The only thing that I have to say about anything conspiracy theory related is some of them turned out to be completely true and others turned out not to be. But the only thing I will say, and for any conspiracy guy who may watch this or anyone who's into that side of things, conspiracy does not inherently mean false. Yeah, like if you want my 2 cents on it, some of the conspiracy theories might as well be true. You never know. MK Ultra was a conspiracy theory for the longest time, but hey, look at that turned out to be real. Some people also think that, some people would even parse that, was it O.J. Simpson, rest in piss, by the way. At the time of recording, he died.
He died like yesterday.
Man, dude, at least at least O.J. Simpson can rest easy knowing his wife's murderess finally died.
Yeah, I was talking about this the other day with Crete, but I remember there was a story that I saw where it was talking about how OJ, after he was, he was expunged of all his misdeeds. He wrote a book about, if I did it, because like that was the whole thing. He was like, I didn't do it, but if I did, here's how I would do it.
I didn't do it, but and if I did,
yeah. But like the thing was, the family of his wife, I think it was them. They, they were disgusted by him making money off of this, so they sued him, and the settlement was the rights, or like it it was like I think it was both the finances that were made off the book, or like the profits made off the book, as well as, you know, the rights to distribute it however they wanted. So the title of the book is If I Did It, right? So what they did was they made the if really, really small. So when you look at it, it's like, I did it, but it's got a really tiny if hidden inside the I, or it's really like opacityed out, so you can barely make it out on like the cover of the book. So like you see it and you just see I did it.
Yeah, it's really funny because it's also like 15% opacity.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
It's like a very light gray. I didn't even see it until I looked at like the book cover up close. Whoops.
Yeah, I got. What is this thing?
It's a giant parasitic.
Oh my god!
It's just a giant parasitic anemone.
Anemone.
Yep. See, and I love this because it's a multi-stage boss fight with like all these cool, crazy moving parts.
It kind of looks like a heart.
I mean, we are inside the monster.
Yeah, we're inside the belly of the beast.
See, like I said, it's just like a multi-stage fight. It just keeps going.
I always found it. You know,
these platforms are safe, by the way.
Oh yeah,
you can't get close.
Yeah. But I remember there was like that trope of, you know, the hero has to go inside of the giant beast to retrieve some sort of treasure. I always thought that was like, you know, really cool as a kid, because I remember watching Pinocchio, and I gotta tell you, like, I don't know what those animators at Disney were doing, but they were cracked out when they were making Pinocchio.
They were trying.
Yeah. They were trying to like give you nightmares, because that entire movie is just full of these really dark implications. Also, fun fact: for those who were unaware, a little common theory in the whole like Pinocchio Disney movie is that the coachman is the devil, is Satan.
Yeah.
And the reason why people make that assumption is because, one, he only has 4 fingers on each hand, which
every non-human
if you notice, every non-human character has 4 fingers in each hand. And one more of the detail is that whenever he's talking to Honest John and I forget the name of the cat, it's like
Fat Larry.
No, it's not his name.
I also love the little details they put in here is that they really put you in the perspective of a kid, because the whole thing is that they say, like, you don't know what she's talking about, but you finally corrected all 3 spiritual stones. Go back to see Princess Zelda.
Oh, it's because she wants to, like, marry you.
Yeah, it's the engagement ring.
Oh.
Don't tell my father.
Don't tell my father. If you fucking tell him, if you tell anybody, I'll fucking drown you with this neck. I'll drown you with this neck. I want some fun.
Yeah, that's how she talks.
Skip ahead.
The Great Fairies. Oh god.
Oh, great fairy fountain.
I keep telling you, man. The aesthetic of the fairy fountains is so great.
The aesthetic of this game is great. I played it. Fuck!
You did it again.
I play so.
Stop it. What are you doing? Oh no.
Okay, alright, here, I'll do my best. Why do they do that? Why do they add such scary things to this game?
Why is she looking over her big crooked knife nose at me?
Her big crooked.
Welcome home.
I am the great fairy of magic. I will give you a magical spell. Please take it.
Please take
it out.
Please.
One more. Face my queen beam.
That's not a beam, that's an orb.
Yes, Ferore's wind.
Oh yeah.
That's how you pronounce that, by the way. It's Ferore. I used to call it Ferore's wind when I was younger.
Was that the teleporting spell?
Yes. It's pretty much just like you could teleport, use like fast travel that's in dungeons. Very useful.
I imagine.
Especially to get out of them.
Yeah.
When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. I'm gonna go see Princess Zelda.
I remember, like, because, like, water is scary, you know, like,
Very
just
scary.
like people get really overconfident about, you know, what they can do, and they think that they can just suddenly tame the ocean, even though that's it's impossible with the current technology we have. There's that one story, like, I'm sorry that we're deviating into, like, such dark topics, but
This is why we're a Type 0 civilization.
yeah, but like,
LTG.
yeah, oh my god,
I'm sorry.
but no, I think it's funny, but like, I just remember reading this story about this stupid kid who, you know, like he it was like for a bet or something like that he jumped off a cruise ship that he was on, and
Oh yeah, that one, that fucking retard.
yeah, no one found his body, obviously.
No shit.
Because, like, you think that, you know, they're going to come and get me, you know, like, I'm going to jump off and they're going to send a search party. They're going to waste their time going over to find me. The ocean is very turbulent. So you're not going to... What's going on here? Oh, crap.
We're being put under the darkness.
The darkness.
Darkness.
But yeah, kid died. Long story short, don't be that guy. If you're on a cruise ship,
Don't jump off the cruise ship.
I'm angry that I need to tell you guys this. Don't jump off a cruise ship.
Don't jump off anything in the water that's going past like 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, like they can't just like back up the ship and pick you up, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, like, cruise ships also doesn't this look familiar?
Yeah, this is your dream at the beginning of the game.
It is. Bye, Yoda.
But yeah,
Oh, wow, what an arm.
I feel like hit you in the face.
Oh,
Oh,
hold on. Wait a minute. It's a bull. I lost her.
You're over there.
Little kid.
Huh?
You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me.
Oh no.
So you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight you. His ears are so big. Why is he laughing so slow?
You want a piece of me? Very funny, I like your attitude. Oh yeah, this is where I told you that, like, see, they have individual fingers and they really, really, really bragged about that back in the day. I don't see why people think this Gandorf's a bad villain. Pathetic little fool, do you realize who you're dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world!
People say that he's a bad villain.
Yeah, people hate this Ganondorf. They're like, oh, he's boring and one note and not interesting and nuanced and there's no clever writing. He's just a bad guy. Well, fuck you. He's a bad guy. You're not supposed to. And not every story needs an understandable, sympathetic main villain. A bad guy who is a bad guy is a good thing. They're the bad guy.
Yeah.
It's not crazy to think that way. It's not crazy to think, oh, so like that guy's just, huh.
Yeah, that happened. I saw some kid get blasted by, like, you know, hellfire.
I think, though, that's, again, also here, I'll show you this because this is actually something that not a lot of people even know about.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's that old guy. Also, I love this. I know in the 3DS remake they have, like, the tracking shot to, like, really show off this background, but I love this. I just love the angle and all this. It felt very cozy to me as a kid.
It reminds me of, like, a point-and-click game from, like,
Right?
the late 90s.
But, yeah. You're the boy from the forest. I finally met you. I have something to tell you. Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, betrayed our king. Zelda's nanny Impa sensed danger and escaped from the castle with our princess. I tried to stop Ganondorf's men from chasing them, but the princess was waiting for the boy from the forest. That's you. She wanted to give something to the boy. If you received it from the princess, hurry to the Temple of Time.
Did you grab the Ocarina? Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So, See, it's just really cozy. Very cozy. I love this.
We just saw a man die.
I know. Yeah. And again, I was going to mainly say that it's interesting. And this is why I like this. I like the original. Well, I still like the 3DS remake of Ocarina of Time. I've said before that I think that's the definitive way of getting it, or the definitive way of playing it. But something in Majora's Mask that happens in the original version that I really appreciate, and I'll definitely talk more about it when we actually play it.
Yeah.
Because we're going to play that too. One thing I really, really, really appreciate in the original Majora's Mask is that on the third day, well, I'll talk about that after this cutscene, because I like this cutscene.
Okay.
Oh, here it's me. So, we ruined it. When you hold this hockey, I won't be around anymore.
Okay.
Alright. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I can leave you the ocarina and this melody.
Oh.
But,
yeah.
what I mainly was getting at is that a detail I like in the original Majora's Mask that isn't in the 3DS remake is that on the third day, when the world's supposed to be ending and shit,
Yeah.
in the original game, it's just like a normal looking day. In the 3DS remake, they made like a blood red, dark and twisted sky, black and red, doomsday's coming, like the moon's gonna fall, all that shit.
Yeah.
But in the original version, they kept it where it's just like a normal sunrise will happen anyways. I personally think that adds to the existentialism of it, where in sort of like a parallel or like a comparison to this too. The fact that nothing else seems to change is very much like, I'd say, indicative of childhood. This, like, something traumatic happening as a child.
Yeah.
Kind of like someone succinctly put it one day. I think it was a Twitter post, but
yeah,
it's definitely like my top 10 Twitter posts I've ever seen, where life is so strange where, as a kid, you could have like one of the most traumatic things ever happen to you, and you just kind of have to go to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
And right there, like, the whole Ganondorf just, blasting Link and the princess running away, and suddenly all this crazy shit's happening. And he goes into the market, and it's still just the market.
People are just showing out.
Life is moving on. Life is still going. Like, I don't know. That's a very. I think that's a very interesting way of how it feels as a kid when something really bad happens to you and things just kind of keep going.
Yeah.
Just.
It also adds to it that
that's all.
Well, you bringing up the whole like thing of it's just a normal day. I mean, like, for a lot of people during natural disasters, their day just started off normally, and then just all their lives came crashing down.
Yeah,
with no warning whatsoever.
Literally that's every single like recounting pretty much people have of, for lack of a better thing that I can think of off the top of my head, like 9/11 or any other crazy thing that affected a lot of people. Most people just say it was just a normal Tuesday, or just a normal, like, start off like any other day. I woke up for work, or I woke up to go to school, or woke up to go to like my friend's house, something like that, or is my day off. And then suddenly the big thing happens, and I think the fact that the market is still fine, even though the princess just kind of ran through, is a mixture of. It's like a mixture, even though I don't think like the princess just galloped through the market. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they snuck and then took a horse and then got out.
Probably to avoid panic, right?
Exactly. So that's my thing. And Gandalf probably, the obvious joke is there of like, he's the foreigner. Of course they would blame him. But like, no, I think that he just galloped away. I mean, don't really gave a shit because he'd earned the trust of the king at that point, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So, I think that a lot of things in this really do equate to the idea of like what it feels like to grow up and have to mature, especially taking on the idea or taking on the concept of maturing faster than, you know, you anticipate or what anyone would have thought they would have. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I think it's just really interesting. Also, what a beautiful castle.
That's a beautiful castle.
They
I
use
hope
that
they
one.
don't put it in Smash Brothers or something.
That's the exact model they use in Smash Bros. Also, this always felt safe and lovely. I absolutely... I know in the 3DS remake they have the actual model here and the actual angle and shit and the water and everything.
Yeah.
Nothing tops just like the otherworldly, like ethereal stillness of this. I think this is legitimately perfect.
Yeah, it's a picture.
It's like you're literally in a painting.
Yeah.
And I know it's like old rendering and just... I love it. Everything about the Temple of Time and Ocarina of Time is undeniably, like, perfect. I'd say in terms of game design, art, everything to build up the moment.
Yeah.
I think it's perfect.
Oh, absolutely. What's going to happen here? This is the part you turn to big boy, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The 3 stones.
I'm not doing that. Have I been hexed?
The green, the red, and the
My
blue.
watch.
The 3 primary colors: the green, the red, and the blue.
Isn't it red, red, blue, and yellow? I thought were the primary colors. I'm pretty sure it's red, blue, and yellow. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what they did for Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying that, like, you know, RGB scale usually counts green because, like, light and pixels and all that is different from, like, paints or earlier. Because I know that, what is it, magenta, cyan, and maroon? Or is it red? I can't remember.
Good day.
I do know that red, green, and blue are the primary colors for, you know, like art and all that kind of stuff when it comes to using digital programs like you have RGB and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But, what is it?
Huh? Isn't that actually works?
Yeah. He's just flying over.
God, dude, like this shit's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I love this.
Absolutely.
It's the legendary blade.
Excalibur. No, that's not the one.
No.
You got it wrong.
It's a legendary blade. Blunderbuss. Shouts to the Lightbringer.
Oh no.
Also, just
I do like its the sunbeam being slightly off.
yep,
I think that adds to it.
because this like the light is waning.
Oh.
This is I think my favorite cutscene in any video game ever. This